Hello, 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 winners. How are you? Wherever you are in this world, whatever you're doing, I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to talk about how to get folks to take a look at your business, how to authentically get them to take a look at your business. We're going to look at some strategies, and I hope that you will apply them when as you come back and maybe review the video and oops, oh my goodness, and write stuff down. And yeah, because you want to get people to take a look at your business. And sometimes it's difficult how we approach folks. And as in network marketing, we say, we talk about the warm market, we talk about the cold market, and how, yeah, we want to say something to someone. I was like, maybe we say the wrong thing at the wrong time. So let's just look at some ways how we can approach people in our business so we can make an impact, because we're here to make our business grow. So if you're going to be watching me live, let me know where you're watching from, and if you're going to be watching the replay, let me also know where you're watching from. I'll definitely come back and give you a shout out. And for those of you who have not met me before, if you're new to this community, and my name is Yvette Guerrero, and I coach and I train in this community, help my students how to take their business online using powerful strategies with social media. So if you're a network marketer, you're welcome. A home-based business owner, you're welcome. And the strategies that we teach here, if you apply them, I'm absolutely sure you'll get the results. But it's left to the application. I could teach and train and leave information here all day long, but if you don't apply them, then you won't get the results. See, taking action as a direct correlation to results. Okay, so remember that the actions you take have a direct correlation to results, because if you sit and not do anything, that's what you're going to get. Zero from zero leaves zero. Okay, so how do you authentically get people to take a look at your business, or invite people to take a look at your business? Remember now, the approach is very key. Think about yourself when you were being approached to get in business. Sure that sometimes people, you had an experience where folks would come by and you didn't want to hear another word from them because their approach was so irritating or annoying, or you find the word for it. So how you approach another person, you have to think about it as well, because if you felt just just annoyed when somebody came and approached you, or you were irritated, or depending on what they said to you, and you felt a certain kind of way, put the shoes on your foot now, because when you go to other persons and when you approach them, or when you say, they probably feel the same way, or maybe in different ways, but they're going to feel some way if you approach them that is not in a manner that they don't like. So you always have to remember that the people that we prospect were just like us, or we were just like them. Yes, until maybe something, the light bulb went off, and we'll be like, okay, let's give this a try. And now we are in the industry. So we never want to lose sight of where we once were. We were out there, we were struggling, we didn't know what we're doing. Somebody just be like, hey, I want you to join my business, yada yada yada. When to just roll it off and you jump right in, and you didn't get any support, nobody helped you, and if they helped you, you're not making any money, all of that. So you're here in this arena trying to use social media to build your business, which is definitely a possible, but you have to do some things differently. Okay. So how do we really want people to take a look at our business? Authentic, because when it's authentic, then they're gonna be doing some work. We don't want to convince anyone to join our business, because if you convince someone to join your business, I guarantee you have to keep convincing them for the rest of their lifetime in the business to do the work. Okay, so how you approach the people about your business will be different, and it will make or break you. So you will be successful or you won't be successful. Okay. First and foremost, we are in a relationship business. So we have to remember that. Okay. Network marketing is a relationship business, or e-commerce, or however you want to call it. It's a relationship business, and we are human. Yes. If you come and rub me the wrong way, then I might not even look at what you're trying to offer. If you say certain words, I hear you maybe talking about your business and I hear it in a kind of way, I'm probably not even, I'll just walk by. Other people's other people feels the same way too. So we have to consider the approach. What you don't like for yourself, as I always tell, it doesn't matter whether in business or in life, don't do it to others, okay? So remember now, we are human beings. We are flesh, and we are touched by another person's emotions. So be a human before a marketer. Yes, we want to market our business. We want everybody to see. We want to make money. We want to get a house on the hill. We want to get a car. We want to pay off the debt. But at the end of the day, we are just who we are. We are human. Okay. I'm Yvette. You're John. You're Mary. You're Nancy. You're Megan. You're Eric. You are a human being with a heart. And then the other side of it, you're in business. Okay? Right. All right. So people will do business with you first if they trust you. So think about it. You have to build some trust. Some people, if they're really hungry for the opportunity, they'll just dive right in. But at the same time, you have to educate them. You have to, they want to know. They want to know. Tell them this, shoot it straight from the hip. There are some folks who want to gradually warm up to you. Okay, they want to, you have to build that trust, because when you think about it, sales are pretty much built upon trust. Okay, if I go to buy a washing machine, then I'm gonna buy a washing machine that maybe I know someone has, and it has really given them good service. It has really, really, it's really nice, whatever. I'll just like it, and it doesn't make a lot of noise, and whatever I like about it. And the person has had it for years and did no problem. So I'm gonna trust that brand. Maybe I had one before, and it worked so well. I'll continue to buy that brand. Why would I change it? That's perfect for me. It has done due diligence to, and I love it. I trust this machine because I get good customer service from the company if anything happens, and yada yada yada. The trust. So when you think about it, what you have to sell, what you're trying to offer, what you're trying to promote, what you're trying to introduce someone to, you have to gain their trust. And a lot of times we don't go for that. We go for the dollar sign. Wrong. You can't just go for the dollar sign. That's the end result. We have to go and gain the trust of the person to believe you that, hey, if you partner with me in this opportunity, these are the benefits. And if you buy this product, these are the benefits. And for the products, they'll be like, oh, let me try it. You give them a sample. But for opportunity and those kinds of stuff, people got to see it. They got to know what is in it for them. They want to see the benefits. Tell me who has actually tried it and it has worked for them. All those kinds of questions come up because you now have to give that testimonial. You now have to, if you're offering something, you probably would have tried it and proven it to be true, or and so you want to share that. And as always, we can always share other person's story if we don't have one of our own, our upline, our sideline, maybe the leader of the company. Share their stories. This person has used this opted into this opportunity 2 years now, and this is what the person has derived. This is what the person is making, or this is what it has done for them. You got to build up the BS, the belief system. Yes. So if you start convincing people, you'd have already lost the battle. Do not convince anyone about your awesome company and your awesome compensation plan and your awesome leaders and your awesome those people. That's not what these people are buying into. They're not buying those things. They're buying into the benefits of what you're trying to sell them. So yes, you might have a very awesome leader, eloquent and, just kind of a emphatic, sympathetic, and all that kind of person. Yeah, that's a leader. That's okay. That's okay. What about what you're trying to sell me? Tell me, how is it going to help me out? Right? And if you continue to, boast about your company and it's the best company on the planet, and it's that, yeah, people are gonna be like, mm, I don't know. They feel like you're trying to sell them something. You know what I'm saying? We got to build this relationship. Take them on your journey. I'm trying to tell you, we're talking about sustainability. If you want to take them on your journey, post on your page your journey. This is where I started. This is where I'm at, and this is where I'm heading. I didn't know anything about network marketing because I didn't get the support. Whatever it is, share your journey. That's why it's so important. All these skills in the stories, in your post, whether in your quotes, anything, share your journey so people know that you just didn't arrive on the scene. Even if you're making $1 million a year, you just didn't arrive. It just didn't spring up out of thin air. You worked for it. This was my journey. This is what I had to go through, and now I'm here and I'm heading there. Get them going. So to get people to authentically get people to take a look at your business, or just to invite them to take a look at the opportunity, requires work. We have to do some work in your companies. I'm sure they have laid out certain protocols, what you need to do specifically to their product. At the same time, you need to be able to look at it from a marketing perspective. What is working now in the industry? Apply those skills in addition, or you might want to, just work it, blend it in, and let it work for you. So there's a lot of skills that are being thrown out there. What's good for you? What's working for you? Okay. So first of all, let me understand a few things, right? Keep in mind that your upline might not want you to, veer away from what they're teaching you in that particular company. Now, the network marketing arena is wide open, my friends. And so everybody has their own unique way. However, you need to, you know, follow protocol, but at the same time, there are other skill sets out there that you can employ to get people to take a look at your business. Okay. How do you want to show up for your business? You want to show up, in a suit and tie all day long for a travel business, for a credit counseling business? Man, you'd only be wanting to attract people with suit and ties. You own you in a health and wellness business, and you're in a suit and tie all day long. I'm not knocking suit and tie, which is very professional. I like it, but if you wanna attract some people, you probably gotta have to make sure that you look, kind of similar to what they look like. Then we're gonna look at you, be like, oh, he's in a suit and tie, he's all the way up there. I don't know about that. But the more you try to make sure that you are addressing your target market, because you are the avatar, you look just like the people you want to attract. Remember that. Okay. Do you want to build your business with integrity? Then you got to throw out integrity, operate with integrity. People will trust you. They're not going to trust you if you're not genuine. They're not going to trust you if you appear very false, or if you make false statements, or make statements that you're saying it's true, and they check it out over there and realize it's false. You already lost them. Okay. So understand why most people can see themselves building a network marketing building business is because of all these things that are out there. People making false claims, they inflating certain what you call it now, results. They make it, put some people on a pedestal, then make it look like their company is the best, all kinds of stuff. We have already lost some people along the way already, right? So understand, most people, yes, they're going to listen to you, but they're listening for a number of things. And bottom line, they want to see if they can trust you. How influential are you? Are you the expert? We tell them, oh, how many years have you been in business? 6 months. But now you come out there carrying on like you're the expert. No, You're not the ex. You might know a little thing or two ahead of them, but be truthful. I've only been in the business for 6 months, and this is what I do know so far. Gotta be genuine, and you'll attract them. Okay. For the most part, though, people are fearful because they don't know what to expect. So now we have a responsibility to help them to overcome the fear. So if you're there's no hype. Don't go there with the hype, because the hype will make them feel more fearful. Okay, so one of the things that there are a couple of things that we want to master in approaching the people, especially the ones we know. They are the biggest critics. Oh my goodness, they are the biggest critics, the ones that we know, or maybe our friends, our family, the ones close to us. Yes, you might have a few who will be like, oh, let me take a look. Let me give this some thought. But for most of them, they are be like, what is she doing? Wasting your time, or all that kind of stuff. So we've got to be objective, right? Approach them how you'd like you're talking to a relative or friend. So you're talking to people in your family, maybe high school friends, college friends, co-workers. You want to approach them how you'd like to be approached. Remember, we talked about that earlier. Treat them how you want to be treated. Yes. Okay. So you want to, if you're gonna message them on the using the mediums that we have, send them a voice note so they hear your voice. Hey, Mary, this is Yvette. A few weeks ago we made contact, and whatever, you take it away from there. Don't just type something. People are gonna be like, oh, I don't even know who this is. Send a message. It's more personal. Okay. Use your name, for God's sakes. Call me Yvette. And I'll call you John. I'll call you Mary. I'll call you Eric. I'll call you Nancy. Huh? Yes. Use people's name. People like that. They make them feel special. Oh, she's calling my name. Yeah. So be direct. So if I'm talking to you, Mary, I'm talking to you, Mary. Hmm? So call people by their name. And of course, a big one. Give compliments, my dear. So if you meet someone on the street, maybe someone you haven't seen for a long time, but you went to elementary school together, and you be like, man, I know that's Diamond. And I'm gonna walk over there. Hey, Diamond, how are you? You look pretty good. Look at your hair, or look at the dress you're wearing. Oh my goodness, I love your pocketbook. Some form of compliment. Look at your skin. What have you been using? Some form of compliment, okay? But at the same time, you need to ask them for permission to share what you have to share with them. Can I share with you? Okay, look at your skin. What have you been using? I'd love to know. And then they probably share with you, and then you might want to share with them what you learn about whatever, your stuff, right? And tell them what's going on in your life. Share your story. Hey, all these years we haven't been seeing each other, but this is what has been happening to me since we left high school. I went to college. I met this guy, and we fell in love and we got married. But man, it didn't work out, or it did work out. And we thought that, man, we got a career, but we didn't have enough money, and we thought of taking on this side gig and go on and on and on. Right? Yes, you get my drift. Yes. Let them know it's okay if it's not for them. Don't convince anybody, force anybody to be taking part in your, take buy your products, or convince them to be a part of your opportunity. It's okay. This might not be for you. But would you be open to take a look at it? Okay? Right? Taking a look doesn't necessarily mean they have to participate, but at least they got an opportunity to take a look. All right. Now, then what about if you don't know these people from Adam? What are you going to do? Okay. It's so funny when it was when we were able to cruise. I mean, I would be on a cruise ship, and I'm telling you, I used to share my opportunity with people. because people see you there as they see you with your attire, or they see you with a purse. We just strike a conversation and be like, man, I'm so busy, and I just don't have much time. But if you have a minute, we can talk about some stuff and find a way to blend it in and just not force it on them. Just to let them know what you're up to, what you're up to. I'm gonna tell you what I'm up to, right? Connect with them authentically. They know when it's coming from your heart. Trust me. They know when it's hype. They know when you're not sure. Then so that's why it's so important that you want to know about what you're talking about. Okay? Connect with them authentically. A simple hi, how are you? You don't even have to say anything on the first go about any of your opportunity, any of your product. Just hi, hello, how are you? How is the family? Where maybe ask them where they're living, and maybe if anybody that they're connected to. Oh, I noticed you're connected to Mary. Mary's my friend. You just build that relationship. Okay. Be curious though. While you're building the relationship, be curious, because they're gonna say something and you'll be like, what does that mean? Or you can you explain that some more for me? I just heard you say so and so, and I just never quite understand. Would you like to explain that? So be curious, right? Be very curious. So there's not room for you. We're not selling anything. We're trying to build a relationship. But you have to be curious about, they're probably gonna tell you about what's going on in their life. And so you can ask questions about, like, tell me some more, right? And they probably do the same thing for you. We have to ask questions. We have to dig deep. Yeah, people want to share, but you have to ask the questions, and so that they will share more. So you have an understanding more and be like, oh, I have 5 kids, and man, 2 are in college and 2 are in high school, one's in elementary. And it's so hard because I work 60 hours a week, and just don't have enough time to spend with them and all that good stuff, and they go on and on. And then you can merge and be like, so, how does that make you feel? You don't have time to spend with your kids, just working, working, working. The kids have to watch television. That's their little pacifier. How does that make you feel? And then now you're trying to get inside the heart. That's called listening. You got to listen for those points that it's the pain, and say, how does that make you feel? And then they're going to give you an answer. And then if you had the same issue, you say, well, I just remember, I know exactly how that feels. But what I've found out, or I felt the same way, but what I found out is that, and you go on. And that's what I did, you know? So be curious, right? Ask the person about something you saw on their social media or on their stories. Take a genuine interest in the person, not the business, the person. Okay? Okay. Be present. Don't turn your back. Don't, read your book. Don't be on your phone. If somebody is talking to you, you got to be present. Talk back to them. Communicate. It's a dialogue, and listen. Okay? Be present. People can tell if you are interested in what they're saying, because the body language is so powerful. So remember now, listen, okay? Okay. Now you have to be patient. Always be of service. Oh my goodness. Even when you know you can make $1 million off this person, you have to be patient, and you have to let them know that you're here to serve. It's not about the money. It is about the service to the people, because service to many lead to greatness. Yes. So be patient and always be of service. How may I help you? Would you be open to take a look at what I'm doing? Let me see how I can help you. Okay. Ask leading questions. So just don't ask questions for yes and no. Ask leading question. So how does that make you feel? Not being able to be home with your kids, or when you're home, you're so tired. How, and just keep asking questions and just keep drilling down. How about hobby? Hmm? Refer to um, the training that you get on your platforms, your marketing platforms. And then you might want to bring in an expert, someone to make an appointment, and someone to talk with this person, deeper, before even trying to tell them anything about the business. If they want to take a look at your business opportunity, then you might want to get that third party validation, right? Or whatever your company provides. Okay. So because you'd have already invited them to take a look, ask them permission. May I? Would you be open to take a look at, and you spell out what you have? Can I have your permission to send you this? Ask them for permission. When you are polite and authentic and show respect and all that to they're more likely to opt into your opportunity to buy from you or to share into whatever you have. But we have got to build the relationship, build the trust. Okay. Now, if they say no, say thank you. Don't be like, man, after I spend all this time, they say no. People have choices. Not everything is for everyone. So be grateful that you got an answer, although it's a no. Be grateful that they even took the time out to stop and give you an answer. Be grateful. So the person said no, maybe not now. Maybe they have things to check into or whatever. You respect the no and ask for permission to keep in touch, right? Ask for permission to keep in touch. Keep them in your database, keep them on your radar, send them stuff at the same time because they gave you permission. And this is how you're going to keep in touch. So, how can we build? How might we build our business? Authentically invite people to take a look at our business in a very, very approachable, responsible way. Build a relationship. Talk to people like how you would want someone to talk to you. Introduce the thing to them in a way to make them feel comfortable, and don't be salesy or spammy, and don't push your products and push your business opportunity on anyone. We have to ask. There's 1,000,000,001 people out there. Many people are out there. But people, if you gain their respect, you have already lost won half the battle. All right. So how to authentically get people to take a look at your business, or are you going to invite them to take a look? Are those things that we went over? What I'm planning to do is I'll post a living document in the guides and attached to the videos. It's taking me some time. I'm working on it. But I want to thank you guys so much. But it will get done. I want to thank you guys so much for always tuning in. I hope you're tuning in and getting the nuggets and putting it into practice. All right. So I will see you next Tuesday. And I hope you're realizing that even when I stream live into the other groups, I stream live into this group so you can have the information as well. And if it's pertinent to your growth, then I'll get it in there. There are some things that we do a little bit different, and so but you have access to my fan page and this page, so there are no excuses. Okay. Now, if you have questions, let me know. Send me a message. I'm here to help. Okay. If there's something that you want to work on, your business page, your personal profile page, your message, I'm here to help. Let me know. Send me a message. That's why I provided this group, so I can give you more one-on-one service. Now, I notice that some people are not even looking at the content in here. I will be approaching you on Messenger, finding out exactly how I can help you. Okay. All right, my friends, I will talk to you next week, Tuesday. Keep following me. I'm on the 14-day challenge with Helen Martin. So some of you might have been following me. Great. For those of the others, come on, come join the fun. It's 14 days and you learn a lot. It's a lot. Yes. So I will talk to you on Tuesday or I'll see you before. All right, my friends, take care of yourself and be safe. Bye bye.